Hey, just a quickie. I just did some work on my milling table, directly on the table there to set up my work, and I guess now I gotta put my vise back because the next operations are gonna be done in the vise. And if it's like every one of you, I'm sure you consider lining up a vise a favorite operation. It can be done, oh, I'd say maybe 2 passes, maybe 3. And also, there's another way to do it, you know, from 20 to 150 passes, which I guess after 4 or 5 it gets, you know, a little more frustrating, and cranking a mill table, mostly if you're not motorized, I mean, you certainly like it, you know, as much as I do. So let's proceed, and maybe we can do something very fast here. The device is here. With just any machine, you won't be able to go any more precise than the specs of the machine, or if you want to go at least to the specs, you have to make your setup straight. One important thing to do before just putting a vise back up on the table is make sure everything is very clean, no burrs, no nothing, and it's important because one little chip there will throw you off, you know, like throw you off balance pretty fast. And like always, hands are usually the best method for feeling or sensing for grits or whatever little pieces up there. And the table here, same thing. Looks clean, but don't take a chance. Clean again. And slides good. Feel confident there's no chips underneath. I'll get the nuts in. You just good trick to get the nuts in. You get it there. Send it to slide there. Second one's easy. Make sure this is clean too. This is rather important. And this is where we gonna start gaining some time. This is a parallel bar. It's 1¼ inch wide. It's 3/4 thick, and it's 9 inches long. Goes beyond the vise. Okay. Put the bar inside the vise. Let it go, like pass 2 sides, and let me show you this. See this nut here, and the parallel is going a little bit past the nut, and we'll start using this overhang at our advantage. Give me a second to install a dial indicator. This is a 0.5 per division Mitutoyo indicator. And first thing I'll do, I'll try to line up the vise, just kind of, you know, mostly by eyeballing it a little bit. Not doesn't have to be very very accurate. I'll just, let me get out of there a little bit. Okay, I'll snug up this side here. Just a few pounds of pressure, not much more than that. The other side, screw will touch, but not stay pretty loose. Okay. Now, first part of the trick is to get this indicator as close as possible to the center of that screw there, that holding screw. I don't know if I got the same angle as the camera, but I'd say we're pretty close. You'll also notice I'm using the back here of that parallel. By using the back of the parallel, I can eliminate a few of the errors that could be in the jaws of the device, because the parts you're clamping inside there is referred as the back of this. So if there's a few tenths or whatever difference between this and some little dents in the jaws or whatever, it will register to the back there, which in my book does a great job. I won't be using the motorized part because we'll be covered with noise. I just hope I'm not gonna have too much trouble. So we're lined up to 0 there. We're centered towards here, which is the pivot. Since this is tighter than the other side, this is the pivot where, just make sure it's tight enough. Yeah, it's going to be the center pivot. So this point there will just, it's approximate a little bit the alignment, but pretty close. It just almost not moving. Okay, we're just about ready to start. Let's move the indicator. We'll give a preload to the indicator. Let's move the table inside and let's go to 0. Let's see. Oops, that's about 0. Let's give the little slack chance to catch up. It's like half a thousand above 0. And we're moving the table, and the table's going left, and we see that we're already 10,000 off, about 2.5 inches or something like that. So we'll bring this back as close as possible to 0. Let's go back on the left side. The table is going on the right side. And we're off about, I would say 1,000 and a half. Okay, we'll unload, because when you tap the table, just realize that it might move. So preload to 0 again. Oops. Move the table the other side. We're about now halfway, and we're about 3,000s. We're about 80%, and about 4.5. This will give you the longer the bar here, the more precision you can get. Let's go back to 0. And as you see, we're not moving too much. And oops, I dropped this spring. There's a spring on the wheel, and I just have to put pressure on it. I'll unload it and go back to the preload point, just in case the table has moved a little bit. And we're 0 there. And if we go again, just for sanity check, we're about 3/10 or 4/10 so far. So we're, a little bit more than half a tenth for a full travel of the and it took 2 shots. This is 1 shot for testing. If you want to be more accurate, oops, the other way, I'm tapping with the mallet on the side. I'm going to tie it up very lightly. It's snug. Let's go back to the origin. I'd say it's pretty close to 1 to 2/10. The adjusting, the adjusting passes, you're up to 3 now. And let's give you a close-up now. I think the view should be good enough. Okay, my last time cranking. This is just for a close-up. Vise is tight, and nothing's been touched since last pass we did. It's half a thou per divisions on this meter, and we're going along about 8 inches. Okay, we're at the other end. What do you think of that? I'd say if Adam from Hey Bum is good on the 4 jaw, I think I can be pretty good on the lining up the vise on the table. Each his own specialty. Okay, so hey, I just hope this little quick trick helps some people get the tedious task of lining up a vise on the mill, easier. If it does, I'm very happy for you, and just it works for me. So if it works for you, that's a good thing. And I like to share. If there are things I know, I'm sharing, and like other people on the tube, just like to share very good techniques too. I've learned so much from the tube, and when I like something, I just go for a thumbs up. It says to them like that I really appreciate, and I'm trying to comment on most channels I watch too. And if you want to have more videos, and let's say put some fuel into the guys who make the make the trouble of making like tutorials and things like that, just subscribe. That's the I think that's the one of the best reward we can get from you. So thanks a lot so far. I'm liking this, and hope you like too. Till next time, it's Pierre saying to you, good machining. It's another good video done, so it's break time. Hey, at last. And that takes a long time to make those videos. So the reward. Got my paid this weekend. Jeez, there's nothing left. Had visitors this week. Hey guys, I'm talking about Robert and Phillips. Jeez, you're pigs. You ate all my pay. What do I do?